Don't let me,
Me
down.
down.
We know this. Oh my gosh.
Don't let me down. What's up, everybody? We're Side After Dark out of Brooklyn, New York. Your new favorite band. Check out our music. And check out us reacting to Let Down by the legendary Radiohead. This was a suggestion from our patrons over at Patreon. If you guys don't know, we recently did a podcast about Radiohead, and we asked for some suggestions of Radiohead songs to review, and this was the one that we ended up doing. So we are excited to check it out. Radiohead is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
We have not reacted to them before on this channel, so we're excited to bring them here. And that's about it. Check us out on Patreon if you want to get involved in our content decisions. And don't forget to thumbs up if you enjoy this video.
It's like immediately changes your mood. First note, like right away.
Radiohead are just so good at creating a mood.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. To me, it doesn't even matter what the lyrics are about. You know what I mean? And I think that's why people kind of think their songs are more depressing than they really are. Because the mood can be so melancholy or whatever, even though the words might not necessarily be like that.
Yeah.
But the vibe that they create is just so immersive.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, right away, as soon as the song started, like the tones set a mood for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you can kind of choose with this song. I mean, there's let down. You can be let down and have an optimistic view, and you can be let down and have a pessimistic view.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because the song just kept swelling and swelling and swelling. So you could choose if you want to be more depressed or, you know, you could be happier, like this will be over soon. I liked the choice of Tom's words, like crushed like a bug in the ground, or full collapse, full falling. Like, it's like, you know what I mean? You actually saw a person kind of like fall and kind of like open as they fell in a way, like in my mental picture. And then, you know, we talked about Johnny Greenwood on our podcast, who's the lead guitarist for this band, Johnny B. Green, and all the space echo-ish atmospheric sounds that he chooses to set the mood. And with Tom supporting himself vocally, being his own background, being his, you know, being his harmony, like, it's just gorgeous. Like, I just thought this song was great. I mean, I've heard this before. I've heard this whole album before. But it's been many years since I've heard this song, so it was good to hear it again.
Yeah, I just love how, I feel like they have such a knack of knowing when to add another layer.
It's such,
you know what I mean?
Patience. It's like, I mean, I was literally listening to him, and I'm like, how did he have the patience to let this happen? You know what I mean? Because sometimes I'm just like, okay, let's just get it in, get it out. And then I'm like, okay, I'll do some ad-libs here and there. But to actually say, no, I'm going to like wait a few days on this. Because that's what it felt like. He waited days and came back after and was like, okay, I'm going to add this. Like, this song, you could tell, had a long time to breathe before it was made.
Yeah, I just love how, like, as soon as you think you know what the song is, they throw something else at you. Like, as soon as you really get, like, into it, it's like, oh, well, now there's synthesizers. There was no synthesizers at any other point in the track. You know what I mean? So you wouldn't really expect that, you know, if you had never heard it before. You know? And then I think it's cool how they get rid of the synthesizers and they end it with the synthesizers and just an acoustic guitar. Yeah. So it's like all those layers, you think it's just building up, they're taking it out, but it's really, once it's introduced the first time, it doesn't really go away. Yeah. It just becomes more in the background and then goes back more to the foreground. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think that's really interesting how they do that.
Yeah. My only regret listening to this song is that I didn't pay attention to the bass, because I can still kind of hear it lingering in my left ear and towards the middle of my head. Yeah. But I don't really hear it, and I bet if I played this song again, that the bass would sound really gorgeous.
The bass is really good. Yeah, his note choice for the bass really adds a lot, too. Because the bass is something that easily you could just sit back and kind of play, like, the root note of the chord, or you can add a lot of flavor to it. And he definitely added just the perfect amount of flavor to it, where he's not doing crazy, you know, pops and slaps and just doing a bunch of notes, but he's just hitting tasty notes at the right time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I believe it.
So shout out to all those boys over there at Radiohead. We appreciate you. Shout out to everyone on Patreon that, Shout out to everyone on Patreon for helping to support us and helping to make these videos possible. We couldn't do it without you. Shout out to everybody watching on YouTube. If you're on YouTube and you're not on Patreon, consider joining. Help us out. Help us keep doing this and make more content for you guys. But until next time, we're Side After Dark. We'll see you soon.